YouTube TV has no hidden fees.
Creepiest doorbell camera
Unlimited DVR
videos.
space. YouTube TV. Try it.
Skip it.
Hey, what's up guys? So today I have a little bit of a different video. On this channel we like to talk about horror topics, and for that we often turn to movies, TV shows, and sometimes even video games. But some of the creepiest things happen right in our own neighborhoods. With the rising popularity of Ring cameras, a lot of people can share the creepy things that happen at their own front door. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. This first video is probably the strangest one of them all. We're at what looks like a suburban house, and we see a man who seems to be kind of lost and confused as he rings the doorbell.
It looks like he's got DoorDash.
This is my name is James.
What are you looking for?
Sosa. Sammy.
At first I thought he was genuinely mistaken, but it quickly
I think he's
becomes
looking
clear
for
that
drugs.
he's not looking for anyone. He just wants them to open the door. What's strange here is
Sammy
that the guy himself
Sosa.
looks kind of nervous and almost scared. To me, this is the worst kind of video because the creepiest people are not necessarily the ones who want to rob you, but it's the ones where you just don't know what is even happening. This unpredictability makes it seem like anything, no matter how often.
Definitely
it can
creepy
happen.
though.
Honestly, it doesn't look like he's planning to rob the owners while carrying a roll of toilet paper, but this leaves his true intentions in the
Toilet
dark.
paper.
Eventually, the homeowners
The
make
whole
a
toilet
clear
paper bandit.
declaration.
No friend of yours lives here, buddy, and I got a Glock over here ready for you. So if you don't get the fuck off my porch, I'm gonna unload it on your face. Get the fuck off my porch.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Now, it's not unusual for me to come home
Yeah,
very
definitely
late at night,
drugs.
and I live in a big city and use the subway, and the things you start to see at around midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, there have been a number of occasions where it got very uncomfortable. You sometimes meet these obnoxious people that either threaten you or follow you around, and you're just like, I don't even know what this person wants from me. But luckily that doesn't happen where I sleep. Now let's watch some other people who were genuinely looking to hurt someone. We see 3 masked guys with guns coming up to a house trying to get the resident to open the door.
That would be freaky as shit.
Yeah, welcome to the purge. If the last guy's intentions were
And if you
kind
don't
of
own a
vague,
gun,
here we know exactly what's planned. Yeah, okay, so they might
you're just
be
at the
worst
mercy of
criminals
waiting
ever
for the
by not
cops.
covering the camera. I mean, seriously, what's the point of covering it sometimes and then showing your creepy masks? Are they playing peekaboo? What's going on here? But I can't even imagine the chaos that would ensue if they opened the door. There was once a break-in in my neighborhood where I grew up, but that was at a house where I think the guy left his door unlocked. But I mean, come on, what the hell is this? Aren't people with horror movie masks coming right up to your front
I got
door?
assault
Is this
rifles.
filmed in Detroit? And if you guys think that this is staged or something, there have been other cases that were similar to this one where everything was recorded and it was real and the police were involved. So I don't think it's staged. They were just lucky or smart enough to not have opened that door. What's also scary here is how almost unprepared these guys seem. I mean, the most dangerous criminals are oftentimes the ones who have the least experience, as they are far along.
So, like, was they just knocking and like trying to get in, or they didn't like try to kick the door down?
Really stupid. Next up is another
That's
person
weird.
looking to break into a stranger's house.
Whoa, whoa! This dude looks
For some
like a
reason,
freak.
I still find this creepier than the Purge guys. Something that is pretty strange here is that the guy goes to exactly this door. At first, he walks around way over here before gradually making his way to the camera. This kind of made me wonder if this was preemptive. You know, did he plan on coming to this door, or was that just a coincidence? He even puts his face really close to the camera, and it looks like an old man. But here is one of the greatest plot twists ever in Ring camera history. That's not his face. He's wearing a mask. But the video is not over. Seriously, prepare yourself for this. When he leaves, he slowly backs up and waves at the camera. Okay, if this doesn't seem like it's ripped right out of a horror movie, I don't know what.
Definitely,
I would be so paranoid to look outside any other
getting a
windows
lot of
out the
security
fear of
after
seeing
that.
this guy's face. The house owner eventually comes outside, and this guy definitely has bigger balls than me. He's armed with a golf club, apparently ready to have a fight to the death right on his front porch while wearing a bathrobe. Alright, so if there's one thing that I find creepier than all of this ghost and demon bullshit, it's stalkers. And that's what this next family experienced. For about a week, they have been followed by a strange man, and for a few nights in a row, he comes up to their house, rings the doorbell, and then does this sadistic smile. It looks like the family could use the one guy from the first video.
And I got a Glock over here ready for you.
So after he rings the doorbell, the family who lives there
Was it the
probably
same
checks out
guy as the
doorbell
first
cam
video?
to see what's happening outside, and then all this man does is smile, and eventually he leaves in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, this is the only video provided, so how this story develops is still relatively unclear, I think. Once again, I don't even know what would have happened if they opened the door. Would he attack them or just stand there smiling? It doesn't look like he would leave them alone. Like I said, it's so much creepier when you don't know what these people want from you. Now, all the videos we had so far were with stuff that happened outside of the people's houses. But what happens when it's actually coming from the inside? This last one is of someone who hacked into a Ring camera. And this is something that sometimes doesn't even require any hacking experience.
See, that's why I
Because a lot
really
of these
wouldn't want
cameras
a
are
Ring
connected to
camera
the
in my
internet
house.
and are really poorly secured. It's almost like anyone can join. There
Yeah.
are many different news reports on
Kinda
this that you
freaky.
can watch, but what we see here happened in the middle of a cold winter night in someone's house. The parents installed cameras so they could keep an eye on their kids when they're not around. Unfortunately, somebody hacked into their camera system and was able to play a sound.
Some freaks out there, man.
It sounds like he's pumping a soap dispenser. Eventually, he begins talking to the little girl and says a lot of really creepy things.
I'm your best friend.
I'm your best friend? Okay, so first we had The Purge, and now I guess it's Paranormal Activity. I'm really happy that my family didn't have any of this stuff when I
Creeps.
grew up. One thing that's even creepier is that we don't know how long this hacker, or anyone else maybe, has been watching this family for. Did he decide to scare them right on the first night, or was he already watching them? So those were some of the creepiest videos I could find. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I get to see
So conclusion, doorbells capture creepy things. And that's it. Thank you.